Hello, welcome back to WD18, the Watford fan channel. Hope you're doing fantastically well. We had a few technical difficulties yesterday with the live stream, so I do really apologise about that. The quality wasn't great, so I thought I'd do a match reaction now. I know it's the day after the Sheffield Wednesday draw. And yeah, I think, is it a positive result? No, because we need to be winning these sort of games. Having said that though, I think we haven't played our best football in the first two games, first league games anyway. Middlesbrough was a cagey affair. This was another difficult one in terms of the way we played. I think first half we were pretty sloppy. We weren't moving the ball around great. There was a lack of movement in midfield, I thought. Chalobah, Cleverley and Keane all really struggled in that first half particularly. And Sheffield Wednesday, full credit to them, were good value in the first half. I thought they played really well. But I just think we sat too deep. And whether that was due to the lack of movement in midfield, I think that was partly to blame. I think it was a severe lack of movement up front as well. I think we improved massively when Glenn Murray came off the pitch. And now that's nothing against Glenn, but it just wasn't his sort of game, I don't think, because we needed more movement up front. We needed runners in behind, and João Pedro wasn't getting a lot of support up there. And when Stipe Perisha came on, I thought we really did improve. The 58th minute mark, I think it was, when he came on. And yeah, I thought he looked lively. I know he had that header in the second half, that really good bit of link-up play just as he came on. We had that chance of Cleverley in the second half as well. It was, you've kind of felt like it was coming. There was a goal coming and we were really starting to play some nice stuff in the second half. And I think that's what we've got to remember as Watford fans. At the moment, we are in transition. There's so much going on at the football club. Players coming in, players coming out. Obviously, the most recent one coming in, according to a number of reports in Italy, is William Troost-Ekong, the Udinese centre-back. He's rumoured to be joining Watford on a 5-year deal. But there's so much going on, and Vladimir Ivic is trying to impose his style and his philosophy on this Watford squad. And it's going to take time. It's going to take time. I don't think we can expect the finished article after 2 games in the league and 1 game in the Carabao Cup. It's just not going to happen. And I think until Ivic has the time after the transfer window closes to really implement his style, there's signs there that he's starting to do that. I think the Tottenham pre-season game was where we all got really excited, and we haven't really replicated that performance since then in terms of the attacking football. I think the big positive for me with Ivic coming in is defensively, we look a lot more solid. 2 clean sheets in our first 2 league games. I think that 5 at the back system does suit us. Having said that, though, we do need another left back, and I think we're going to get another centre back in Troost-Ekong as well. So I think the signs there that Watford can really start to build on these first few games. Not the best of performances, particularly going forward, but he'll know that. He's identified in the post-match interviews. He's straight talking at Ivic. He's very honest. He knows it hasn't been good enough going forward. And in the final third, that's pretty much my thoughts on the Sheffield Wednesday game. It wasn't a great game. It wasn't a classic, one that won't be remembered for a long time. And when we look back at the end of the season, it may be a point which we thought, you know what, on another day we could have lost it. On another day we probably could have won it. But I think a draw was probably a fair result. It wasn't a fantastic performance. It improved in the second half, but there were flurries in that second period that, yeah, there was some nice attacking football, but it does need to improve. No doubt about that. And Ivic, as I said, identified in his post-match thoughts that he's getting, I think he's a little bit frustrated that they're obviously practicing these style of plays and these set plays in training, and we're not really executing them at the moment. A big positive as well for me was James Garner coming on for his debut for Watford, and he looked really good from set pieces. There were 3 times on the right-hand side he whipped in some fantastic crosses and were causing the Sheffield Wednesday backline all sorts of problems. But that's where I'm going to wrap up this match reaction. If you did enjoy, please do leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe to WD18. We'll be back for plenty more content in the coming weeks. Obviously, we've got a busy week. Carabao Cup midweek, and then our first derby against Luton in 14 years. A massive, massive game for the football club. We need to be getting all 3 points, of course. Turn on post notifications so you never miss an upload. You can find us on Twitter and Instagram at WD18fans, and we'll see you very, very soon.